Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening and the promise of a match that will really get the juices flowing. Oh, what a sight this is. And we have in front of us this gloriously... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. And we have in front of us this gloriously imposing arena. Absolutely perfect for a game of this nature. Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. And he steps in, and that's the end of that. David Villa!
Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
He can run onto that. He's in a great real chance! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Messi is offering a right smile there.
Beckham standing over it.
Yeah, it may not seem important, but it is. I think the first corner can always set the tone.
Got nowhere to hide after that one. He's intervened well there. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here? Well, it's Forlan! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's a poor one. Beckenbauer. And now a sudden chance to counter. He's through, it's one-on-one. And the shots! Goal! Santos! And Santos take the lead. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Oh, easy pickings there. And that could set him on his way. And he's managed to get free. He's had a hit! And it's in! And once more we are all square. You score, we score!
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
After 16 minutes.
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most...
Fallen! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. And it's Messi. Bellingham. Oh, superb the hit! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
That was created because of good, lively movement, which pretty much dictated the pass.
Costa Curta kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Foden is herring after that one. David Villa. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Messi unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Neymar. Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. Chip through. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Beckenbauer gets across to intercept that. And that is as far as they're going to go. That pass has been well intercepted. And there's green grass ahead of him. He has found the way through. That's an errant pass. And here's Havertz. Havertz. Now it's Bellingham. Over to the left. Played through for the wide man. Beckham. Messi. He's got the shot away! And collective relief etched on the faces of the defenders.
You lucky boy, you lucky boy. Giving the ball away like that is usually punished.
Played out to the left flank. That was good alertness. Beckham is sporting a guilty look after that.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
That's put paid to a promising move. Davids can get it clear. Oh, important interception. Forlan. And he's cleared it out of harm's way. He's there to retrieve it. Messi has found some space. Beckham. Havertz. And it's Messi. Bellingham. That is not the best ball. And he offers an apology. Oh no, what has happened here? it's a nice idea, but the execution was off. Cafu. And it's half-time here. Santos head back in at the break after a first half that has been, from a scoreline point of view in any case, an even one. Both sides have contributed in equal measure, neither looking overly under pressure from the other. And at the break, last half full, half empty. It's 1-1. Well, the scoreline indicates a tight game, but there has been a lot of action in it, and it has been an exceptionally good watch. The score at half-time, 1-1. There's the whistle then to start the second half. No reported change to either side during the break. Always onto this. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Palmer. That's been intercepted. Roberto Carlos. Van Belten. Davids going full tilt down the left. Looking for the runner. Havertz. David Villa. Oh, that is a good ball to find him. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. The ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Can he finish? Oh! Santos! And they're back in front! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
Santos go into the lead.
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
That is a little undercooked. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Played out towards the right wing. Oh, that's well spotted. He's gone for a throw-in. Thumps it clear. Ball's out once more. Nicked it back promptly. Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Well, that's well seen too. Cafu. And it's Messi. Costa Curta calmly anticipates.
Well, the manager must be thinking to himself whether he's got a game changer on that bench, and he needs to act quickly. Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue, and they'll get clinical.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
Substitutions taking place.
Now it's Forlan. Forlan. Now the finish! Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Looks to go up and over. Now it's Messi.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Tries a shot! No mistake! Again, we are level! What a contest!
I could watch this every week, Peter. Talk about strength of character. Wonderful.
The invitation was clear and it was accepted with the utmost glee.
Oh, look, he moves and manufactures in unique fashion. This guy is sheer class.
Time then for the first substitution of the game. Mohamed Salah getting the call here in what can be interpreted as a clear show of intent.
Well, it's going to make for a frantic end, Peter. Let's hope he's got enough time to make the impact he wants.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, without doubt, that's given the coach food for thought. Does he settle for extra time or try to go for a winner before then? Decision time.
Has ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, well played, well played. Oh, it's a sweet ball, that. He's in here! Big chance! Really well taken goal. And the game is well and truly turned on its head.
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and a bit hard.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Substitution on the field. Number 13, Palmer.
Santos making consecutive changes here.
Well, his stamina was called into question then, but there's absolutely nothing wrong with his heart and the efforts he put in. He was very willing, though, not quite able.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
That has been cut short.
Indicated.
Bayer getting this one clear. Now it's Stoichkov.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's been cut out, well played. And he was quick to get it clear again. Oh, that's a key interception. That's a nicely weighted pass. Oh, Red, nice interception. Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. Santos can look back at this result with regret. A front foot start, but they were ultimately made to pay for their inability to kill it off.
Please be reminded.
After all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the surprise for me was seeing a team look so feeble in what is usually a strongly protected area. But the centre of their defence looked open and very, very unsafe.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic.
And there really are few places on earth quite like this.
The grand cathedral of football that is the Giuseppe Meazza.
As you can see, we've already started here.
Rodri picks it up from the goal kick.
Goalkeeper's ball.
Oh, red, nice interception. Well, that could set him on his way. And he's picked out the run.
The assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, it's hard to ignore Bellingham, Peter, because he's been compared to so many past England greats. His versatility, the unpredictability, those late runs from deep that make him a great threat. Will he reach those heights? He certainly has all the potential.
Yes, getting the best out of him will count for so much. Short changes him with that pass. Cafu. Beckenbauer. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Nicely weighted ball. Rodri. That was good alertness. Beckham.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Adams.
Oh, look, this is about as tentative as it comes. Hopefully, a football match will break out soon.
Get the flags up.
And it's Messi. No, it's Forlan. It's Forlan! It's loose now and they want to get it back. Davids. No joy this time. Beckham. De Bruyne. And he's in, tries a shot!
And he's straight offside.
It's looking wide. And he's managed to get free. Can he put it away? It's there!
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
The goal scorer after 25 minutes is number 17, Kevin De Bruyne.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, this will present the manager with a few interesting options, Peter. Try sitting on this or push on with the opposition now forced to come out.
David Villa. That has been cut short.
Santos really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Palmer is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, the idea was right. The delivery wasn't. They can revisit that further on. How many interceptions have we seen now? Someone's got to up the quality. De Bruyne!
And he's there to belt it away. Messi. And it's De Bruyne. Fires from distance. And now it's a race for the ball. Beckenbauer gets rid without sophistication. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Messi. Forlan. And the ball is out of play. Another good win of the ball. And they'll start all over again with the goalkeeper. Now it's Messi. Palmer. Palmer! Really well taken goal. They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, that's something that will make the manager proud, because they dug in deep then and they've got the level up.
That is fabulous. A true beauty of a goal.
You know what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Messi. Oh, that's wonderful alertness.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
That pass isn't the best.
Yeah, this kind of bold running will always get you into areas of possibility.
First 45 minutes are up. So half-time, and it is all square. Neither able to pull away from the other, but that is not due to any shortage of effort on either side. It's a goodish game, this, and at half-time, it's 1-each. Any opinion you'd like to express on the first half?
That was a fantastic 45 minutes of football. I'm really hopeful of more of the same in this second half.
That's been a decent 45 minutes. Competitive, certainly, and a goal each. So once again, we're underway. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
The movement was good, but the pass lacked authority, a cause of mild frustration.
That is a little undercooked. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
The whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
throw. Van Bouten kept his eye on it, and he's there. Foden is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Couldn't squeeze it through. Van Bouten makes the interception. De Bruyne has found the net here, of course. He won't be happy with that one. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. De Bruyne. De Bruyne. Oh, this is a very good run. Oh, shooting chance! And it's come back out to him. And he comes up trumps again. And we have our very first corner. They can spring out of defence. Palmer making good progress on the right-hand side.
This match was 80,952.
Oh, that was expansive and incisive. The type of...
Up he goes! He's still got to get his head on that, but couldn't score.
Well, it really shouldn't be allowed to happen again. It needs to be dealt with at source.
Rodri cuts it out. Chips it through.
Messi really added the width there thanks to his willingness to make the run.
Is their second corner of the game. Oh, what a climb! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
Yeah, he may have snatched it down a bit, even though it was quite close.
That looks a decent ball. He's in here!
Well, you would hope for some movement off the bench, Peter, knowing you get an extra sub in extra time.
Ter Stegen getting this one clear. And here's Forlan. He's chosen to go back.
Just too much pressure. Had to go that way.
Palmer. He has found a way through. And the shot! That's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Now it's Messi. Oh, he's been caught on it here. David Villa. That's a nicely measured pass. Chooses to go back. Bellingham! And yes, it's there! And they get themselves in front! He just absolutely speared that in.
Is it just me, or did he make that look very, very easy? That was terrific skill and composure from him. He finished with such a plumb.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. And the break in play means they can now affect their change.
Yeah, I think the manager might have feared his team could become a little tentative, conservative even, Peter, but this will make a nice change.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? For a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
That's been cut out, well played.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Santos are in dire need of a breakthrough. Can they?
All they need is one big chance, and it may do the trick.
Costa Curta is fouled.
Substitution on the field. Number 47, Phil Foden. Coming on to replace him is number 14, Guti.
Cafu. Guti.
Santos need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Somewhat off target. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Now can he find... Now the finish! They've scored! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe. The breakaway clinical and clean, and the finish unerring.
Quick, decisive and unerring. A textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Number 13, Palmer. Coming on the field is
Two up and very little time left. Surely this is it.
Well, that's a really bitter blow. I think it's going to be very hard for them to find the character to respond from that.
4 extra minutes added on. Haaland. Oh, perfectly measured that. And he's managed to get rid. And he's there to retrieve it. Now that's well seen too. That is good alertness. That's at the end. Santos were a team not short on effort, but ultimately they were found wanting when it mattered. That is simply not how you go about winning. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, Peter, I really couldn't see what this team was trying to achieve, whether it's the manager's message not getting through or not having the right players in the right positions.
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is a place to be. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform.
Well, if you did just miss it, they are up and running already. That's beautifully weighted. Back in possession and ready to go again. Oh, super find. And he's let fly! A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, well played, well played. And he's gone looking for safety.
unmistakable Daniel van Baalsen.
One of those players that's been there, done it, got the T-shirt.
And perhaps that's his greatest strength, Jim, his experience.
Certainly one of them, Peter, although for me his all-round game is what impressed most. He's a credible goal threat too, both inside the box and from range.
Yeah, he's got one mighty shot on him. I think it's true to say he once burst a ball while taking a free kick.
I can actually imagine that.
And they've got rid. Roberto Carlos is charging up on the overlap. But that is a little undercooked. And here's Foden. Davids. Good effort from distance. And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And we have our very first corner. Costa Curta getting this one clear. Santos have their second corner now. Roberto Carlos with the short one. He's tried one! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Adams gets across to intercept that. Dealt with nicely by the defence. He could be in here. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Santos clearly should have gone for the easier path.
Messi! It's run loose. Who's going to get there?
What a cracking save from the keeper. That may turn out to be a pivotal moment.
Neymar. And it's Forlan. Adams did well to emerge with the ball. He's having a hit! Oh, that was no routine save.
Forlan actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
They've played it short. Can he finish? And he's done it! With a predatory goal.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
After 25 minutes is number 9, Diego Forlan.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I guess this ought to make things interesting, Peter. No doubt the opposition will now be forced to play a more open and riskier game.
Always onto this. And he's there to get it away. Out for a throw.
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
That has been cut short. Getting on for a third of the way through the game. The message is clear. None shall pass. Nicely worked. He has slightly undercooked that one.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
That is a brilliant interception. Adams with the clearance. He's been picked out. Oh, that's fabulous. Van Baalten. He won't be happy with that one. Now it's Neymar.
Santos certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
Roberto Carlos. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside.
way through. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Messi, and Messi! Oh, terrific save from the keeper.
Messi is offering a wry smile there.
So, third quarter of the game. He rises! Defending of the desperate variety. And now they can spring out of defence. Just eases him off the ball. Bellingham. And he cuts out the supply. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. It's their second corner of the game. And it's been taken short.
Yeah, and he read it before anyone could follow up.
He's having a go! Oh, that's a waste.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
And he's being shifted off it. And that is going to be the final action of the first half. Steady, solid, and for now, where they want to be. Just one goal, and they have it. Good effort from both sides, but at half-time, it is 1-0.
Today, please take some time out.
Well, obviously things are not good, Peter. It seems the team were just a bit too busy playing within themselves, too tentative. They have to improve and make it fast.
And the second half gets underway.
Santos can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Messi, and he's away. There's the shot! He's got it all! Santos are all square! And that really is so impressive.
I'm not making any apologies, but I was willing him to supply the finish, and he came up trumps.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides.
Chance! It's there!
Well, whenever he reminds us of his wondrous skill set, it's usually something very memorable or even unforgettable. We'll certainly remember that one. Well, you've always got to have players that are willing to make the runs, and when you keep plugging away, that will happen.
He scored! And with that goal comes comfort.
Yeah, they've only got themselves to blame. Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
After 51 minutes is...
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Oh, he's been unstoppable in this match every single time.
Forlan. It's Forlan! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. And they are cruising away.
Santos really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
He's got 4. That is remarkable. So now the difference is 3.
And things are much healthier in their favour. Mind you, you would have thought that when the last one went in.
That looks a cracking ball. He's cut it out. Corner number 3 coming up. He comes flying in! Outstanding save to keep that out. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Santos clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
The attendance for this match was 71,649.
Palmer takes control. And the finish! Oh, he's missed it.
Another example of how comfortable this team is on the break.
Beckenbauer cuts out the pass. Good read, needed to be. Adams. Oh no, this does not look good. Palmer. Now it's Foden. De Bruyne.
Adams promptly onto that, and that is that.
And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Palmer. And he was quick to react.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
Yeah, and it just, I suppose, Jim, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now the finish! Forlan gets flagged offside.
Substitutions taking place.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, that's well spotted. Cafu.
Whatever he had in mind, that was not it.
And the shot! No mistake! Comfort! Yet more comfort! Easing away! That's wonderfully done. Crisp hit, true finish.
Forlan really showed his coolness, Peter, by not getting flustered on such a tough skill. And for me, it was controlled perfection.
Another one! This must be his personal high. It's become a case of men against boys.
Pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Oh, Red, nice interception.
Mohamed Salah. Van Bouten gets rid without sophistication. That's really well manoeuvred. And there's green grass ahead of him. Floated through. The pass is it. Got a shot away. Oh, impressive strike.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
Number 14, Guti. Substitution in progress.
Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cafu cuts it out. Now it's Mohamed Salah. Fiddles it through.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
It's loose and there's a race for the ball. Nice sequence of passes this. And he's there to belt it away.
Substitution on the field. Number 20, Neymar. Coming on to replace him is number 22, David Villa.
De Bruyne.
Look, it's a run defence's dislike, but the timing has to be spot on.
Added minutes has been indicated.
Oh, there's a probing ball. He's through here. Brilliantly cut out. Danger averted for now. He's going to be disappointed with that. This ended up in no man's land. Ter Stegen. No, that was never going to make it.
Substitution on the field. Number 4, Beckham. Coming on the field is
To set free a runner.
De Bruyne. Substitution.
Corner number 4 coming up here. He's had a shot! Well, he caught that pure. but no end product. Cafu. So that's it. It is all over. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
Volunteers to each block.
How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
Santos,
Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be.
Unmistakably, the San Siro, this most distinctive of structures, 80,000 it holds. And already we're underway here. It's a goal kick. That was good alertness. Looks to clip it forward. Pass is just off target.
Peter, it's not often I'll focus on the influence of a goalkeeper, but Vitor Baia is an exception I'm happy to make. Consistently strong and one of Portugal's very best players, never mind just keepers.
Yeah, I very much doubt his nation has ever had anyone better in that position. Well, that's well seen too. There's green grass ahead of him. He's one-on-one! And the shot! There it is!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
And he stuck it away as if laser-guided.
He weighed up the landscape, Peter, and he stuck it bang in the corner.
Santos finding themselves unexpectedly behind. And he's managed to get free.
There's the shot! It's in! And they're at it again in double quick time!
Well, we've seen the hunger to win it back and the focus to make it count. A very tasty combination.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Now there's a fine ball. Tries a shot! Surely now they are well and truly out of sight. A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
No doubt as to who has the momentum here now. The only doubt is how many is coming.
That's a canny finish! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And it's Beckham. Bellingham. That's good running with the ball. He's found a way through. Real chance! And he should have made it fall.
Okay, it's come to nothing, but it's a warning of further threat on the break.
And we have our very first corner. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Now it's Neymar. It has been an extraordinary start to the game. The gap already 3. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, he's been caught on it here. Bellingham. Chance here to counter. He's found a way through. So they've won a corner. It's their second corner of the game. That has been knocked clear. Oh, the ball's run loose here. That is a brilliant interception. Neymar, always onto this. And he's running through. Messi has a goal! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Oh, that's wonderful to see. The run was explosive, the finish exquisite.
So, just the consolation, or is there a way back from here? Short changes him with that pass. Oh, super find. Beckenbauer kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Roberto Carlos. Rodri. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to say from up here, I know. Messi! Really well taken goal. And they are cruising away.
The keeper deserves some sympathy there. He may not have seen that until too late.
It's starting to look like a done deal now. De Bruyne. Oh, Red, nice interception. Well, there's the clearance. De Bruyne concedes a free kick for that. Shoots. Bellingham. That's a little off target. And Beckham! Well, now it's a race for the ball. And that's definitely not his best. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. That's been cut out, well played. Rodri. Well, the run has been sold a little bit short there.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
It's really well cleared. That pass has been well intercepted. And it's half-time here.
And now, please turn towards the screen for a special presentation featuring our guest performers today.
So off we go once more.
Santos now need to set about their task very professionally. If they do, then the chances will come, and from there, the focus will zoom in on their finishing.
It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Cafu calmly anticipates.
We're seeing some really good pressure being applied here, Peter, particularly from those guys up front.
And it just, I suppose, denies the others time and space.
Well, I would call it blanket suffocation. Every single player is committed to the press, and there's simply no way out.
Now it's Forlan. Just can he finish? He scores! Over the hills and far away! No catching them now!
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And he was quick to react. The pass is intercepted. Belling. Beckenbauer cuts it out. Might be danger here. And the shot! Oh, terrific save.
Well, we were anticipating this. They're very much set up for the counter-attack, and I don't see it changing anytime soon.
And the header! And he's missed it. Spots it and intercepts. It'll be a throw-in.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a
The
revival.
attendance for this match was
Cuts into some space. Palmer receives it in a good position here. De Bruyne. Adams kept his eye on it, and he's there. De Bruyne, he's going to be disappointed with that. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
That was just poor decision-making and a weak execution.
He's had a shot! Rodri. De Bruyne. And no, that was never going to make it. And they've got rid. Well played. That has snuffed out the danger.
Well, it's a move of great promise, but will it really prove productive?
Big chance, corner. Oh, he's been caught napping. And now a sudden chance to counter. Ball's gone out of play. Costa Curta. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Messi, in with a header! Losing in on the last quarter of an hour. De Bruyne, Adams makes the interception. He's only too happy to take that back. Beckham. And he's intervened well there. Aims beyond the defence. Forlan! Oh! Fantastic! That is a gem! An absolute gem!
After 77 minutes.
And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
Neymar.
And that means just decent hits! Without the best in the keeper.
What a fabulous run. Okay, it didn't come off in the end, Peter, but that would surely spark some kind of response from those around him.
Number 16.
Beckham tries to clear.
Number 15.
And now they can spring out of defence.
Number 26. Targets. Substitution in.
And it's Roberto Carlos. Nicely intercepted. David Villa.
Oh, great feat, that.
Great hit! It's a goal!
Yeah, I'd call that transition with bite. They won it back and bit hard.
After 83
Well, it's an inspired substitution. Terrific move by the boss.
That's just as the manager would have seen it. An impact sub.
Santos grab a goal, but it's hard to see it as anything much more than a consolation. Costa Curta. 5 minutes left on the clock. Ter Stegen gets it away. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Guti. Messi. Nicely spread. Costa Curta gets across to intercept that. Well, that looks a decent ball. Now it's Messi. He shifts, shapes to shoot! He's kept it out. That's a great save. Corner number 2 then.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And now they can spring out of defence.
4 added minutes has been indicated.
Foden. Well, played right into his path. Hits one! It's there! How many? Just how many? The golf in class is vast.
Well, it's a goal fest, and the fact it's so one-sided now is getting scary.
And now he has 2. Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. And that will be the final act. Well, that was thrilling. A game of champs and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.